North East Water has a role to provide safe drinking water and wastewater services in the North East of Victoria to protect public health and community well-being. We supply drinking water to 39 towns via 21 water treatment plants, with supplies sourced from a number of river systems, reservoirs and groundwater. North East Water is guided by legislation and risk management frameworks to ensure the water is safe to drink 24/7. In Victoria, the Safe Drinking Water Act 2003 and Safe Drinking Water Regulations 2015 set out expectations for water corporations to provide safe drinking water. This legislation is based on principles of risk management and multiple barrier treatment, and also set water quality expectations. North East Water's drinking water quality management system aligns with the framework set out in the Australian Drinking Water Guidelines. The framework is comprised of 12 interrelated elements. Each water supply system has an individual risk assessment undertaken. This includes considering what could be in the raw or untreated water, such as microbes, algae, radiological, chemical, and physical contaminants. Our service area has a number of unprotected catchments. This is where there is no fencing to prevent animal access, such as with farmland allowing cattle direct access to the waterway. Pathogens are a high risk, and examples include protozoans such as Giardia and Cryptosporidium, bacteria like E. coli, and viruses. Deep groundwater has different risks because chemicals such as iron, manganese, and arsenic need to be managed. Fundamentally, the provision of safe drinking water is risky, so we send out a product to be consumed in real time with very limited ability to recall or avoid consumption if there is an issue with its quality. There are also times when unusual events may occur, such as bushfires, flooding, algal blooms, power outages, operator error, chemical overdose, or even sabotage, impacting on the water quality. Each of these events requires its own risk assessment. Key controls for the provision of safe drinking water include the use of multiple barrier water treatment plants. This approach lessens the likelihood of unsafe water being delivered to customers. Barriers include coagulation and flocculation, clarification, filtration, chlorination, and UV disinfection. The other most important control complementing the multi-barrier approach is the establishment of critical control points. These use real-time monitoring via instrumentation. For example, filtered water turbidity and dosed chlorine residual are monitored in real time. Acceptable critical control point limits are established for each site. These are able to be constantly monitored through the use of supervisory control and data acquisition, known as SCADA. It also provides an ability to notify an operator in the event of a limit breach. More importantly, once a critical limit occurs, there is the ability to automatically shut a water treatment plant down. Another important aspect is the monitoring program carried out by both internal operations staff and an independent lab. This includes over 65,000 tests being undertaken a year by an external lab. All operators undertake formal external training complemented by regular, rigorous internal competency assessments. It is through the professional dedication of our staff, maintenance of our assets, and the implementation of modern technology that we are able to ensure reliable and safe, high-quality drinking water across our service area 24/7 despite the challenges and issues faced.